Hello.
Hi.
You weren't expecting that one, were you? It was a little surprise.
It's not that I wasn't expecting it. I was praying it wouldn't exist.
Okay, you just didn't like it at all.
Hello there.
Hello, governor.
We like to just bust out in British accents.
I know
every now
we're
and
the
then.
only people that do
Yeah,
that.
nobody else does
We're
that.
unique in that.
Yeah, but then we just kind of like one up each other to see how like
it becomes more ridiculous.
how inaudible it can be.
Hello.
I know it.
I went over there.
I do not think over
there.
I
know. I was trying to say a sentence, and it just turned into nonsense. So
real Brits would be so offended.
I know. Well, you know what?
Thank God they're white, or else
Thank God they're white.
Very racist.
Yeah, we get to. You can fucking come for the British.
Chips.
Fish and chips.
We'll be hanging out on a Sunday.
Those are your
doing
people,
nothing.
right? Aren't those your people?
You'll be doing laundry, and I'll just poke my head in and go fish and chips.
And I'll be like, "Hey, what's that fish and chips?"
I don't talk bad about the Queen, eh?
Yep. Yeah.
Ain't it?
It's gonna be the whole podcast is us doing terrible British accents.
Yeah. Can't wait to go though. There's a castle named after me. Did you know that? There's the Acre, because that's my lineage.
Right.
As you just established.
Thank you
and
for
I'm now acknowledging
because
the bit's
over. I
over.
appreciate that. Okay, cool. I get it.
There's
honestly,
a castle.
Fair enough.
It's the Acre.
The Acre
Castle.
That is not British. Yeah.
It was a little
the Acre Castle. I'm from Britain.
It's the Acre Castle, mate. See, mate, that makes it British.
Ooh.
I bring it back like that.
No.
But yeah, so there's a castle with my last name slapped on there.
Yes.
And I would love to check it out.
And they still say it wrong when you go there. They're like, the Acre Castle.
Oh, can you imagine? I'd be so pissed.
You'd be so mad.
Like, it's not right. It's Acre.
It's the Acre Castle. Come on, see Acre Castle.
I was so pissed off today when I called my bank.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, hi, what's your first and last name? I'm like, it's Adam Acre. And then like 2 seconds later, okay, Mr. Acre. Like, fuck you, I just told you.
She was a sweetie, though.
She was very nice, yeah.
But I get it.
Helpful.
But that all negates because of the name thing.
It sucks, it's like I want to say something, but like, it's not worth it.
She's not gonna remember you. Like you're gonna move on.
Well, even people at work, like, just don't. Oh. Like I'm pretty sure like last week my boss referred to me by Acre. Like, it's not right, Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. People haven't really said my last name wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have, but I don't think I get it super often. I think people are usually just they'll get it right. They'll be like, oh, Waldorf.
Mm-hmm.
They'll say it kind of like, what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, this isn't a word you haven't heard.
Like they're not sure they.
There's like a hotel in the Waldorf Astoria, and there's a salad. So it's not as though my name is like,
I've never heard of either of those things until we met.
I know. It's so I'm saying this and I'm like, so many people haven't heard it. But usually if someone gets it wrong, they will say Waldorf. They'll switch the letters.
Because they're dyslexic.
Because of the dyslexia. Or I've seen Waldors, like with the S. But Waldorf is
lazy.
Usually. I know Waldorf. I'm like, whatever. I don't. Yeah.
It's like a stroke.
But I
Waldorf's.
guess I feel like it's pretty. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty straightforward. I think your name it's very easy to get it wrong. I got it wrong.
Yeah, you did.
And I was
Most people do.
I was really confident in it. I don't know if we've talked about it on the pod, but I was super confident in saying your last name correctly. I was like, I'm not like other girls. I have got it correct. I did it. And I was wrong.
I had a 10th grade math teacher tell me I was wrong about how I pronounce my last name.
Shut up.
And it's so dumb. Like, who are you?
So
to tell me how my last name
also,
is
I'm a
pronounced.
child. Who?
Yeah, I'm a
What
child.
the? What are you doing?
That's just what I was saying about
Yeah.
about teachers.
Oh, yeah. You came for teachers earlier.
Well, we were talking about how like in third grade, I had a teacher who was just very insistent upon saying like whenever someone said, "Hey, can I do this?" she would be like, "You mean may I do this?"
Yeah.
It's like, shut the fuck
off.
up, you goddamn nerd.
Oh my God, it's embarrassing. You had no friends. We get it.
And I made the observation that, obviously not all, but I think some teachers just do it just so that they can be pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Like they just like, oh, I just want to have power over people to be annoying and try to control very minute behaviors
right.
in people
They
that are
have
that are small and can't
tiny,
fight back. Yeah.
vulnerable, weak.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lack of social interactions within their life.
Yeah.
So they come in and take it out on the children,
Mm-hmm.
our future. They come in and they're just like, ah.
Mm-hmm. Just like that.
Well, yeah, I don't know what your teachers were like, but that's what mine did.
Yeah.
We were all like, we're frightened. And then they're like, no.
Just kidding.
Got you, idiots. And then
be ready, because that's
push
what
us
the real
over.
world is.
Yeah. Be ready. I remember, speaking of real world, so you learned cursive, as I did. We all had to learn cursive, which they don't teach anymore.
Really?
But I remember
I didn't know that.
they don't teach it anymore.
Wow.
These kids do not know how to sign their name.
Thank
they don't
God.
teach it anymore. And they can't read in cursive because they don't write in it. So it's interesting how that has changed.
I can barely read in cursive.
Well, but you're also not very bright.
Well, there it is. You
No,
heard it here, folks.
so third grade.
Not bright.
Third grade. I had a teacher, and he, I remember we were learning cursive, and one of the students, I do not remember his name, but he just wasn't super engaged.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, I'm just going to say what his name is. It was Mr. Maxwell, my third grade teacher.
Mm.
Shout out to Mr. Maxwell.
Wow.
And whatever, I'm going to say it. And he was yelling at this student. I remember because this is because he was like cool. He was like 6'4", like super cool, like young.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the only time I saw him get mad. And I remember yelling at this kid and being like, "This is what you're going to have to do in high school. You're only going to write in cursive in high school. Like, can't you see? This is the only thing you're going to write in."
Yeah.
And then fast forward, we did not do that at all.
That's not correct.
That's incorrect.
Yeah.
But I feel like there was this idea of when teachers taught you something of this kind of like immediate urgency of learning it, because once you get out there, this is what it's going to be like. You're not going to have calculators. Like, we will.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. All of those things are going to be fine.
We have very good calculators.
We have great calculators.
Top shelf calculators.
Top-notch calkies.
Very cheap, too.
Mm-hmm.
They're not expensive anymore.
No, reasonable. Not one of those TI 90, 20, 50X.
Yeah. Where do you think Texas Instruments is
Oh,
today?
man, their stock must have gone down.
It must have, right?
I still think I have one.
Yeah.
There are math classes that for sure like require those types of calculators.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Fucking
What?
email notification.
And who's emailing
I hate
you?
that.
Who is that?
I need to turn that off.
Who's emailing you? Huh? Was it Amazon?
It's
Who is that?
Amazon.
Was Amazon telling you about new deals?
Yeah. I think that is what it is, actually.
Yeah, probably.
So what's up, babe? Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks. I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to have
welcome
you
to
here.
you as well. You're also welcome.
This is our show.
This is our show.
We took a brief break last weekend.
Right.
We were in
Chattanooga,
as I like to call it.
Yeah. Yes.
Tennessee.
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yeah. What did you think, babe? I had a pretty good time. Did you have a good time?
Yes, I did. We did go, we did drive down in a tropical storm.
Yeah, it was very scary.
That
there were 2 storms happening.
2 storms. It was rough out there.
Yeah.
We had to put on this our hazards.
Yeah.
And I think it added 30 minutes on at the end. It was Pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We thought we might have seen a funnel at the end.
Yeah. It was just precipitation.
It was precipitation, but
yeah,
it could have not been also.
Yeah. Like very well could have not
Could
been.
have been something else.
Because there were apparently, I think there was maybe a tornado in Nashville, which we
Was there?
drove through to get to Chattanooga.
God.
So I think maybe it hit like after we passed it. And like
If I can add more drama to my life for sympathy, please, we were pretty much in a tornado.
Yeah, it was a tornado.
We were in a tornado. It was a regular Wizard of Oz type situation.
Yeah.
No, it was really nice. It was a nice little city.
Mm-hmm.
We had fun.
We went to a very nice hotel.
I was about to say the hotel, which
nicest hotel.
is haunted. It's the oldest hotel in Chattanooga.
Mm-hmm.
And
regret not getting that ghost tour.
I know. There's a room. It's called the Reed House.
Yeah.
There is one room 311, that is supposedly haunted.
Mm-hmm.
They have kept the room of specific to, they've recreated it so it's of the time.
Yeah.
And apparently the ghost is a former guest who was, I think, killed by a ex-lover or something. I can't remember. Isn't it always an ex-lover?
Yeah.
Those lovers be getting you.
And they brush some faded black paint over the door.
Yeah.
To make it seem more haunted.
Yes.
Very authentic.
The room number is also like in the same style as it would have been probably of the time in like the 19th century.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we didn't do it, but I felt a presence.
Yeah.
Because
you did.
I remember I went there and I was like, there's a darkness here.
Mm-hmm.
Something is off about this space.
Yeah. You loved it.
I loved it. I sat in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave. I sat in front of that door for an hour.
And then I saw you making out with a ghost. I said, go get out of here, you ghost. Get away from my girl.
And now I'm pregnant.
And he said, make me, bitch.
Yeah, it was a very aggressive ghost.
Yeah, and now you have a ghost baby.
Little ghost baby.
Yeah. Little ghost baby.
Ghost babies are conceived and like, had very much quicker. I was gonna say.
How does that work?
Yeah, if
you had a baby with a ghost, is that a mixed baby technically?
Is that a mixed baby?
Yeah, is it like part ghost, part not ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like a human with like a little Casper tail at the bottom.
Yeah,
it like floats around and it's like, hey freak, and like, ugh. Mom, and I'm like, it's okay, sweetie. It's okay to be different.
He just fades into his room.
Yeah. Listen, most people are normal and boring. You're not. I don't like my ghost tail. Oh, honey.
He just wears a lot of like onesies to hide it. A lot of PJ gowns.
He has like little stick legs to try to like cover it up. He's got those really wide pants.
Yeah. And people often mistake him as a Klansman.
Right.
Because he looks like he's wearing a hood.
Oh, no. Because of the onesie that you're describing.
Yeah. Well, don't ghosts have pointed heads?
What?
Don't ghosts?
What?
Do ghosts not have pointed heads? I'll say it again.
What are you asking?
Do they not? I thought they did.
Where are you getting this information? What gave you the impression that a ghost has a pointed head?
Do Klansmen not look like ghosts?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no. No, I'm saying, oh, no, that's what we're doing.
That's my question.
I was saying, they look like scary racists. Spooky racists.
Ghosts are either bald or they have Klansman hoods.
Or they get Klansman.
There's no in between.
Wow.
Like Casper, right?
Right.
And then
the brothers or whatever they didn't have pointy heads.
Yes, they did. They totally did have pointed heads. They totally did.
I kinda
Are you kidding me?
You know what? I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, you might
Google
be right.
Casper
you
brothers?
Might be right. Hold on. We're looking it up right now.
Casper older brothers.
Casper older brother. Also, great movie. And one of my fat ass, that moment when they were like eating all that food, but it just went right down from them on the floor. Remember that?
No.
When the ghosts were like, they're eating food, but they're ghosts, so it's falling on the floor.
I never saw that movie.
Oh my God. Okay.
Look at it right. Boom. Look at that. What do you see?
Okay. Well,
pointed heads.
They're just a little,
hoods.
they're like a little,
Yeah, I mean, they are maybe a little leaning to the side.
So I think.
But sometimes hoods lean to the side. Look, here's the cartoon, Fox Kids.
Yeah, okay.
Pointed heads.
Yeah, you got me. I think that is for real here. But
yeah,
I will say this, in general, I wouldn't say the rule of thumb is pointy heads or smooth heads.
Name me 3 ghosts with round heads besides Casper.
3 ghosts that aren't like a ghost of a person. Not
Correct.
Like that kind of ghost.
Have to look like.
I don't think there are many.
Have to be white.
There aren't, besides Casper, that I can think of right now. Ghosts are usually portrayed as like the people that have died. Usually it's not like a spooky wookie.
Let me ask you this. Do you know what the universal costume for a ghost is?
Yes. It's a sheet.
It's a sheet.
But it's also smooth head.
No,
right? Sheet over the head?
Depends on the head.
No.
Depends on the head.
You are being so ridiculous right now.
Yeah.
So, am I being insensitive to all the pointy head people, all the cone head people that exist who are trying to be ghosts for Halloween?
Pointy head.
That is not a pointy head.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty pointy.
That is a round. It is okay. What he just showed me
it's cone shape.
Was like a person with the head, because heads are not
pointy.
That is not pointy.
It's pretty. It's getting there. Very close.
I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go with this with you.
Yeah.
Heads pointy. How did we even get here? I don't know where we came from. Oh, the Reed House. Anyways, tell us in the comments. Pointy head, round head. What are your thoughts?
You know, West Tennessee, it could have just been some Klansmen.
Yeah, you know what?
Honestly.
Now that we're thinking about it,
that's the real ghost tour.
Is it a ghost or is
just
it a
racist?
Yeah, is it a racist?
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? But it was really fun. Yeah. We had facials.
Yeah, we got massages and facials. A little day spa action.
Yes.
And shout out to what was her name? Denise?
Yes.
Yeah, Denise was cool. She was like giving
And Jackie was the masseuse.
Fuck Jackie.
Oh my God, no. Don't
cool.
You say that. Jackie, you were very sweet and we love you.
We just didn't really have an emotional connection with Jackie.
Yeah, she was just a little sweetie.
Because the thing is,
we weren't really chatting though.
We were chatting with the facial girl, but when you're in a massage, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Right.
Like shut up. Don't say anything to me.
Please stop.
Just ask me where you want you to focus.
Right.
And that's it. That's all I really need. And so I don't want to talk to a masseuse, but I do want to talk to a facial. What do you call them? Facial artist?
I don't know if they're estheticians because it's
facialist.
Like skin. Why not?
It's like specialist. Facialist.
Great.
That's what
of
it
the
should
faces. Be. Perfect.
But Denise was a badass bitch.
She's a bad bitch.
Because she was telling us about how she used to fly Black Hawk I said Black Hawk.
Wow. Did you say Black Hawk?
Yeah, I did.
What? This is a children's show.
This is PG. She used to fly Black Hawk helicopters.
Yeah.
In Afghanistan in the war.
Yeah.
She was in the army. She was a retired
really cool.
army vet. And she was like, yeah, after I retired, I just wanted to do something a little chill.
Yeah.
Like facials. She's like, but I tell you what, sometimes I do miss the thrill of killing a man. And I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
And she's like, also, here's your cucumber facial scrub.
And you're like, oh, great, perfect, so relaxing.
And then while she's doing it, she just hears,
oh my God.
in her head. She just hears
so
like
relaxing.
She just hears like the Vietnam playlist.
Oh, you left me alone there.
Yeah,
that's okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also, she might be listening to this because you did have her subscribe. So we'll see.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
This
Shout
is the
out.
true test.
Shout
if you're
out.
a real fan, Denise.
If you're a real fan. Also, we love you. You were lovely.
Yeah, she's great.
I was gonna say when we were filling out those little cards to like, what are your medical needs or whatever.
Oh yeah.
This is so foolish. I love to overthink things. That's just my favorite thing. I love it to obsess about something until it becomes uncomfortable. That's one of my favorite things. So, and then I'll make a choice and then later obsess about the choice I made. So this card asked about like, medications and stuff you were taking. And one of the options was estrogen. And because it said birth control pill, and I don't take a pill.
Yeah.
I have a little stick, the Nexaploxin in my arm. And in my mind, I was like, I think it releases something. Maybe it's estrogen. Does it release estrogen? I don't know. I just put estrogen because I felt like, okay, that's probably correct. And it's not. I Googled it later. But then I started obsessing about how, I'm taking estrogen.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm a trans woman. Maybe they're like, oh, this is a trans woman who's taking estrogen.
They're thinking that that's what they're interpreting.
Right. Because there wasn't anything connected with like birth control or anything of that nature. I just put estrogen.
Yeah.
So either I'm a trans woman or there's some other like complication that requires me to juice myself with estrogen.
Yeah. Well, that's certainly possible. I mean, when it comes to medical professionals, you really can't beat massage therapists as like experts in making medical analyses.
Right.
So yeah, I think that's totally.
They know the most.
They 100% thought that.
They know the most.
In fact, I know for a fact that that's what they thought.
Yes.
Because there's no way they would have realized like, oh, that's birth control.
Yeah.
There's no way.
They probably looked at it. Actually, in retrospect, I said all of that. There is a 99.9% possibility that I put parentheses Nexaploxin. I put in,
You spelled it correctly?
No, 100% did not spell it correctly. Okay. But I did put, I think I maybe tried to put something.
Just stop spelling.
Yeah. Sometimes if there's not enough space, what's the point?
Yeah, they know.
They don't care. Also, as I think I was checking it off, I was like, they don't care. They don't care about this.
No.
This isn't, I mean, you gave them all your info. You gave your address.
It's easy because I don't have any like allergic. I'm not taking anything. Yeah. Like I'm all natural, baby.
Okay.
You know? So yeah, I'll tell them my address. I don't care.
You're pure? Is that what you're saying?
Did not say that.
Wow.
Did not
Interesting.
say that. I just said.
I don't like the territory we're getting into now. All natural, pure, genetics.
All I'm
Where
saying
does this go? What's the next step?
Just saying I'm golfing without a handicap, like that's.
What?
Like golf. You know how like when you're.
I hate you.
Like when in golf, like you're not as good. And they bump you up a few strokes.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I get it. I just don't like you. I just don't like it.
Oh no.
You just look stupid now.
Yeah.
You look foolish.
That's true.
Anyways, we had a lovely time.
It's a great time.
Point being, we had a lovely time.
Played a little pinball.
Yep. I don't understand pinball. And I don't think I ever will, and that's okay. I mean, I get that you have to hit some stuff, but like, I don't know if I will ever have the motivation to kind of try to understand it to be good. I don't really enjoy it, but you like it.
I love it. I think it's great. And that's okay. I mean, not everybody has to like everything. I don't think there is anything to get. I think it's like jazz. It's like, it's just what it is.
You compare jazz.
Yeah.
The most beloved genre of music.
The pinball.
Universally acknowledged and beloved music of jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Pinball's like jazz, baby.
It is.
Either you get it or you don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's nothing to get,
Great.
though. You know, it's like, it's just
jazz. There's nothing to get.
Either. It's nothing to get. That's right. It's, yeah, I mean.
Baby bop bop.
Blow.
Wapa batao.
Dino, flabba-da-doo,
yeah.
Just me and you.
Wow, that's jazz, baby.
Baby-ba-be-da-doo-doo.
Wow. Amazing.
Jazz.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so it was great. Good time in Chattanooga.
Yep.
Oh, can I tell
Please.
everyone about my business idea?
I already knew you were going to, and I 100% think you should. Someone might steal it, though.
Yeah, I don't think they will.
Okay.
We were fleshing out this concept on the way to Chattanooga, and I was thinking, like, I think that, one of the coolest things about Chattanooga is the name, right? It's a fun name. It sounds like, it's like, it conjures up like chitty chitty bang bang, It's like,
great film. Right, you're having fun.
Like the sound, it sounds like
onomatopoeia.
Yeah, it's like a train. It's like choo choo Chattanooga. It's just a fun word to say. And I think that if I were to live there, I'd have to capitalize on that. And so I was thinking, what if I open up a bar and grill called the Chattanooga. Okay. Let me say that again.
Say it again, slower.
For if you didn't get it.
For those dummies out there.
The Chat and Ooga.
And Ooga.
Okay. The Chat and Ooga. So you might be asking yourselves, well, what is the chat part? Makes sense.
Right.
Right. That's,
of course.
You get that immediately because it's a bar. People come.
They be chatting.
They chat. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. They're chatters.
What about the Ooga part?
What?
Well, that's where the whole concept really breaks the mold, so to speak. So Ooga, it's like, it's just like a fun word. And so like, I think at that point I would just use that as like branding for like all of the different items on the menu, like Ooga fries.
Right.
Ooga wings.
Ooga wings.
And it's all
Ooga
like
sauce.
Yeah, Ooga, like, oh, can I get some wings with a little bit of that Ooga sauce? Give me a little extra dab of Ooga sauce. Yeah. And you're like, what is it? I don't know. It's fucking Thousand Island and ketchup. It doesn't matter what it is.
It doesn't matter. It has a fun name. Deal with it.
It's got a fun name. Yeah.
Shut up and eat it.
Shut up and eat it. And then so the brand, and people love to rep their own city, right? And so it'll be like a local craze. Everyone will go crazy. Oh my God, the Chattanooga. And then we'll make a sauce. We'll bottle it up.
Yeah.
We'll sell it at what was the thing? Was the Food Lion?
Oh, I don't remember.
It was some dumb thing, the grocery store chain there.
I can't remember.
I think it was Food Lion.
Food Lion? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was. And, it's like, oh, we got to make sure we get a bottle of that Ooga sauce.
Where's that Ooga sauce? All sold out. Damn it.
Yeah.
And people are getting mad. They're acting out violently.
Oh, yeah.
Where's that Ooga sauce?
Honey,
my wife is going to kill me.
I need my goddamn Ooga sauce.
Oh.
Whoa.
It's escalated.
Really escalated. Yeah.
Yes, the stakes have been raised.
Like
people are going to die.
You're like Michael Scott.
That's how good. Yeah, that's correct. But that's how good the Ooga sauce is. I'm just trying to illustrate how great this sauce is. People are willing to murder for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just like a vague whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that's $1 million idea.
I love it. I am on board. Sometimes I lie to you, but I'm on board with this one.
What was the last business idea of mine that you were like, that's not good? Can you remember? You can tell me.
Propash.
What was wrong with Propash?
I just don't think that there's enough people that need propane.
Yeah.
brought to them to have a business only on propane.
What about commercial clients?
I feel like it's not a safe space
Restaurants?
for me to tell you if I'm going to have to defend my stance.
Yeah.
I thought I could be honest.
You're right. And that's okay.
Thank you.
You're right. It's fine.
I am. Thank you.
It sucks. I get it.
Wow. Okay.
I'll never be a success like
Wow.
you.
That is correct, but we don't need to talk about it because it makes me sad because you're a sad man. So we don't need to get into it.
Okay, so a little bit about ourselves.
Yeah.
Did you see that Atlanta salon robbery?
Oh my God.
I know you saw it like right before.
Ooh.
Isn't that hilarious?
So wild. Should we describe?
Yeah. So this is hot. This is breaking news.
Breaking news.
It's on ABC News right now. You can go check it out. Everyone's favorite news source. And it's just there's this footage of this guy. I think cops are looking for him in Atlanta. This guy waltzed into a nail salon, started shouting like, "Everybody, hands up. This is a stick up. Give me all your money. Give me all the money in the cash register." And everyone just kind of looked at him.
Didn't even look scared. They were like, what is he doing?
Yeah, like, what? Yeah, and these are all just like, just all these ladies are just like, what?
Workers. I think one of the customers got up.
Yeah.
But they were just...
Yeah, one of them just casually was like, I'm going to leave.
Yeah, just walked out.
Just walked out.
And he was like holding what appeared to be a purse.
Oh, was it?
It looked like it was a purse, and he put his hand was in there as though he was hiding a gun.
Yeah.
That he never takes out. He's just kind of putting it in the purse, which is why I kind of think they were like, there's not a gun in there.
So you think they didn't believe him?
Yeah, a little bit. Or they're just like, life is rough. Do it.
You could kind of hear it in his voice too.
Yeah.
He just didn't sound convincing.
You know what? He didn't go in there 100%. He didn't put all of himself into it, and that was the problem, is lack of commitment.
Yeah, he'd never make it in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I know.
He never would. And that's a shame, but it's a tough show.
I know.
You know?
Yeah. Well, I
hope they don't find him. I like to. I would hope that he would maybe get another chance at it.
Right.
Like this was like dress
to redeem
rehearsal.
himself.
Yeah.
He's got like a long line of robbers in his family, and they're like, "Wow, son, I saw you on the news. Knew you couldn't cut it as a thief."
Bartholomew the Third.
Yeah. Well, it would be armed robbery, which is like kind of the worst kind because you have a weapon.
But if you don't, I wonder how that works. Like if you don't actually have a weapon, like if you can't prove that they had a weapon, like do they really get the full charge? I would think not.
I think that
because no one was in actual danger.
Well, I think that unless we have confirmation of that, because no one saw a gun. But they couldn't confirm there wasn't a gun either. Yeah. So I think it depends on maybe if you say I have a gun, like what's stated.
Yeah.
Because you could say, give me your money and have your hand in your pants. And that is like just trying to intimidate someone. I think I think if you state clearly you have a gun, that might change things.
That counts.
Also, I don't work in law. I took one class in college and I was like, I'm going to remember this. And I forgot it immediately.
We're like, that's enough. I get it.
I get it. Done. Check. Figured it out. I get all the law. Yeah. I don't know. But it was ridiculous to watch. And then he just...
It's really sad, honestly.
He looks around. I know it is actually very upsetting. And I didn't think I was going to root for the person trying to rob the place. But it does make you sad.
We like an underdog.
Yeah. We like an underdog. What can we say? Mm-hmm. And then he just... kind of looks around and casually walks out.
Yeah.
He just goes next door.
The Subway.
Just Subway? Yeah, exactly.
There's definitely a Subway next to that.
There's 100% a Subway there.
Yeah.
Yes, agreed.
Also, how fucked up is it that like the people in this salon are like probably so desensitized? Like, they're just like, what are you doing? Robbing
What's happening?
Store? That's so lame.
Stop it.
Yeah, get out of here, dude.
Get a job. Come on.
Why don't you actually shoot one of us and then we'll talk?
Yeah. No, do it, please.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Give me an excuse. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. It's too much. On a morbid note,
Yeah, please.
have you ever thought about that if you were really stressed, like in your life and a lot of things were going on? Were you ever like, I hope that I get hit by something so I can just like have an excuse not to
Oh,
work?
wow.
Like a car hits me or like
No.
something happens. Me neither. Me neither, actually. I was like, wouldn't that be weird if you did think about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. No, I don't think I have. I've,
Because it was a reasonable excuse as opposed to, being mentally ill,
yeah.
which is, as a society, we don't accept. So the physical thing is usually more of an excuse. So I definitely had times where I'm like, if I could like just get sick in a
That I've done.
way.
I've wished I could just get
Yeah.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's easy to just fake being sick.
Right.
So easy.
Well, yeah, but I mean for extended periods of time. I'm not talking like, oh, I'm sick and then I have a day off. No, 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 no.
Oh,
I'm talking like a break, potentially
from
weeks
life.
from life. Exactly. Just checking out.
Yeah.
Just having a little checkout time. So, just like a fun thing. It's really just to the ability for society to be like, well, this is an acceptable reason to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Is if you are physically impaired in some way.
Yeah.
It has to be something like that. So there were definitely times in my life
Mm-hmm.
when things felt like a lot that I was like, if something could just like hit me, or if like an accident happened, I just could stay in bed.
Mm-hmm.
People would understand. They'd say, well, I mean, you got hit by a motorcycle. That makes sense.
It's okay.
That makes sense. A motorcycle came at you,
Yeah.
hit you in the face. It is a miracle you're alive. You still look amazing, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, thank you.
Incredible.
Honestly, better. And that's not to be an insult, but you do look better. And also just get some rest.
And so free vacation, basically.
Free vacay.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And it was something that I didn't have to feel guilty about. I could just say, well, what can I do? This thing happened. So I feel like I could take that away from myself of feeling, as though I need to do more or I'm not doing enough, because what am I going to do?
Yeah.
I was just in an accident.
Yeah.
I have to lay here.
Right.
Where do you want me to go? I can't do my laundry.
I can't do my math homework.
I can't do my math homework. I can't. I'm just tired. I gotta lay here.
They make you do that stuff anyway.
Yeah.
If you have cancer.
What the fuck?
You just got to take the books home.
Oh my God.
They make you take the books home.
Oh.
And you got to just figure it out.
Make you take the books home?
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Who wants to do homework?
You have
with
cancer, but we're not going to have you be a dummy either.
I had a friend in high school have cancer, and he had to take off school, but they just gave him the assignments, and just like, yep, there you go, figure it out. And it's like, what kind of solution is that?
Wow. Learn it on your own.
Yeah.
All added to like the frustrations of learning this by yourself, and also you have cancer.
It's like you don't have to be in school because you can actually.
Right.
But also here's a way harder situation.
Right.
Than just like being spoon-fed knowledge by a teacher.
Right.
It's just like, yeah, you just have to figure it out.
Oh my God.
I think he just dropped. Well, he didn't drop out, but he
took like a break
he
from.
fell behind. Yeah, he went back a year.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a dummy.
Yeah. Not for those reasons.
Yeah. Separate from the cancer stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's cool.
That's wild.
That's one thing,
Yeah.
And here's one. You'll appreciate this.
Okay. Here's one. Bring it in.
I found a news article that tickled my fancy. I wanted to share with you.
Oh, here we go with your news articles.
I think this is Entertainment Weekly.
Okay. Where I get all my news.
Yeah, as soon as it loads.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. What is this?
I don't know. Too much is going on.
Did they take the article
Do you
down?
have,
Is that what happened?
are those all tabs or is that just bookmarks?
What?
What are the little.
What?
On your.
They're bookmarks.
They're bookmarks.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine, I guess.
Oh. Pish
Poop.
Posh.
Oh, piddlesticks.
So it was basically just
Yeah.
Dang, I really needed
Oh.
this.
Oh, no. Oh, it's doing something.
I don't know what that is.
Technical
Here, I'm
difficulties.
gonna write. Just let me type it in.
Type it
Let me
in.
Google
Oh,
it.
wow. One hand. Oh.
Very good at this.
You are amazing, sir. God.
I'm wondering if I just don't have
I don't know.
good internet.
I don't know. It's never been an issue
My
before.
internet ain't good
Well,
right now.
that's okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Our dog just walked in. She barged in. She demands to be
Yeah.
seen and heard. She's just been a nuisance. She's been a menace all night.
No, she's perfect.
And she's also perfect. So,
Okay, here we go.
okay.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. Boy Meets World fired young actress for not being pretty enough.
I already
she
know.
claims.
I've seen this.
So this actor Bonnie Morgan.
Yeah.
Said she was signed to play the lead character
Topanga.
On the show Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
And then apparently she was fired. Script would change slightly.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, just read silently.
Yeah, got married. Okay.
Just keep it to yourself. Don't share it.
So she arrived on set first day, immediately felt a vibe.
Ooh, a vibe.
All the adults were short with her. Okay. So anyway,
well,
long story short,
adults are going to be short with kids.
She thinks that she was fired because she wasn't pretty enough to play Topanga.
So it wasn't explicitly said.
Was not explicitly said. I think it's more of a suspicion.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
So I'm not going to read the whole article. I just thought that was an interesting idea.
Yeah. Making kids feel ugly.
Do you want to see
and rejected?
What she looks like?
I've seen the little picture.
Oh yeah.
I've seen that. She's cute. She's a little pretty cutie pootsie patootsy.
Yeah. I think it's just what it is it's not that she's not beautiful. It's
right.
I mean, maybe it's just wasn't the look they were looking for.
Right, the preference of whatever.
Because she's she's redheaded. I mean, she's like a ginger kind of gal.
Well, I don't know. That could be dyed.
I guess you're right. I guess it could be.
I don't think that's her natural hair color.
Yeah. Whereas Topanga kind of looks like, I don't know what's going on there. She's not, is she just a white girl? I mean, she's not.
I'm pretty sure she's white.
Yeah?
You think there's something else going on?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know either.
Maybe she was.
Yeah, I don't know. You make me nervous. You make me nervous.
I feel nervous talking about it.
I know. You be
well,
putting
I know
yourself...
she was very much into like the flower girl kind of like,
right.
Like
right.
maybe
so you
she was
think
in
she's
a cult.
Probably part hippie. Oh, she's in a cult. Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, her whole character originally was very much like, like this kind of radical feminist character because she's clearly raised by hippies. Also, look at this intense picture of her. I'm about to look her up.
Oh, yeah, she looks great.
That's
also
her
looks
smile.
a little crazy.
She looks crazy.
But she looks great.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. This isn't a, saying she's not gorge.
Actor who
Danielle Fishel. Fishel.
It's Fishel?
Yeah, it's an L.
I thought it was Fisher.
No, well, that would make sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look it up. This is what people want to know. She's born in Arizona.
Easy.
She is of partial Maltese descent.
Oh, what does that mean?
Let's see.
What is Maltese?
I know, I feel very ignorant. Maltese people are an ethnic group native to Malta who speak Maltese, a Semitic language, and share a common culture and Maltese history. Malta is an island country in the Mediterranean Sea.
Mediterranean.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
That's the word I was looking for.
So partial, I mean, what is for, I don't know. I don't know to the extent.
Clearly they were looking for something else.
They were looking for something else.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I read that.
They're determining beauty standards for the 90s.
Right.
They're like, look, you're hot, but you're not like, and I feel weird saying hot.
Yeah, you can't say that.
You are.
Don't say that to a child.
I don't know what
No,
to say.
it's already bad.
You pick it up.
I would say, listen, you're, No, nothing works. Like, you're a cute little girl. No, it all feels bad. Like,
see, it's hard because they're playing a game that we dare not play.
we dare not play it.
Yeah.
Because you're putting when you talk about kids being attractive, you are then associating it with some like sexual desire. Because that's what we deem attractive. We think we see someone as attractive and we can acknowledge, even if we don't desire them, that is what's attached to that is a desire. You are attractive. I'm attracted to you. People are attracted to you. So if you talk about that with a child, it is really gross.
It's weird.
And I think you could probably see that in like a casting call of, Topanga, pretty girl, whatever, and they could probably say Mediterranean. They could probably put those characteristics on there. We don't say hot,
we say Maltese.
Maltese. You know what it means.
Maltese.
You know what it means.
Right.
So I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't say what happened, but I also thought that was interesting. Also, Boy Meets World was a great show.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Boy Meets World.
I don't think it really holds up, but
yeah. Well, I don't think I can watch any show really with my adult eyes anymore.
Yeah.
I've tried to go back on some of those and I just don't enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like something has been taken away from me.
Yeah.
Because you can't see them the same. And I loved that. I'd watched all Boy Meets World. I loved Boy Meets World.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Do you know Feeney is like still alive?
No way.
Or at least he was.
Oh man, let's check that too. Let's goog that.
Yeah, let's give it a goog.
Yeah, that was such a good show. Such a good show.
I cried when I watched this last episode as a child.
Well, that makes sense.
And Feeney says, "I love you all."
Oh no!
Class dismissed.
Class dismissed. Feeney. Is that how it ends?
Yeah, and I was like 11.
Oh my god!
I was like, "This is how I'm supposed to feel."
He's 96. Let me give you a picky of Feeney right now.
Oh,
he is looking old.
He looks like Dan Pena.
Dan Pena. I don't know who that is.
That motivational speaker who you love.
Oh, is that the aggressive one?
Like, because you're fucking bored.
Oh, yeah, I hate him.
Yeah, he's great.
All right. Well, difference of opinion. That's what he looks like right now. Difference of opinion. Yeah, actually, it is kind of similar. I see this now.
Yeah.
I see this. But anyways, well, thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'm glad that we got into it. I think that's important.
Yep. I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, we really got into it in a way that wasn't comfy.
Speaking of uncomfortable topics.
Yes. Oh, no.
I figure I might as well get into the poly talks we were discussing earlier.
Oh, my gosh. Yes. Let's discuss.
It's so funny. I was so fired up before the podcast about this. To the point where it's like, well, why are we talking about this now? Let's go talk about it on the podcast. And now I'm just like, I don't care anymore.
Right.
But I will share it. What we were talking about was one of these one of these TikToks that I like to watch.
You don't know the difference. You're so old.
That I like to peruse sometimes. There's these this couple is polyamorous couple, and most of their content is basically just like dramatizations of like conversations that this couple is either having with each other or with people that they are talking to, like either friends or like potential romantic interest. But it's almost like they're kind of like PSA commercials, like where they're just like exploring common like conversations that I think they find themselves in. And I think the whole thing is meant to be educational. Like, it's not like they're talking to the audience. It's more just like they're playing out these social situations they find themselves in. I think the idea there is to maybe just illustrate like what things are really like for them as a polyamorous couple. And and I certainly find it intriguing. That's why I watch them, because I'm like, oh, okay, so they could just be with other people. Oh, it's wild. Why does it even work?
More than one.
But the last one I watched, it just really put me in a rage, because I'm just like, I'm like, what is this? I thought it, because I was like, oh, I thought I understood what this was, and
Yeah.
now it's like I don't at all.
Yeah.
I'm even
You
more.
were visibly angry and confused.
I had an idea of what I thought polyamory was, and now I'm just like, what? Now I don't know, and now I'm angry because I'm confused.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was the girl. She was having an interview. She was having a date with this dude, not her partner. And they were talking about, like, just different terms. And this guy's clearly a dummy. But she's like, you're dumb, but it's fine. I guess I'll throw you a couple of shekels of attention.
Yeah.
You just don't understand my lifestyle, but that's okay. And she was talking about, like, maybe, like, looking for, like, a serious relationship with this person potentially. Just like, well, I don't know if it's gets serious enough.
That's ideal.
And it made me so angry because I'm like, okay, look, I thought that this whole thing was just like, hey, you have a serious relationship with this one person, and then if you want to date casually with other people, you can do that.
Right.
And that's kind of that's the extent of it. It's just like, yeah, we date other people. And it's like casual dating. It's like, just kind of.
You got your main person, and then you're just kind of like seeing what's going on outside of that.
Like, wouldn't it be difficult to have, like, really serious partners outside of your primary partnership? Like, that's,
I couldn't imagine. Humans are complicated and messy.
Yeah.
I think one relationship is complicated and messy.
Oh, yeah.
Romantic, and then you have all of these extra relationships, and you have friendships, and then you have familial relationships and all of that stuff. I cannot even begin to fathom having to deal with all of that. Yeah. However, I mean, it works for some people. Clearly, they figure it out.
Yeah.
It's not for me. I think it's interesting. I'm impressed when people can figure out a way that makes them happy and that everyone can consent to. I think that's lovely and great.
Love it.
But I definitely can't understand it from my perspective of, like, how it works in real life. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because I don't know. I mean, there's so many little things I would think about that would be an issue.
Yeah, if I'm going to be just truly upfront about my own bias, there's a part of me that's like, it's like, of course I'm respectful of people and their lifestyles, and if that works for them, that's fantastic. But there's also a little part of me in the back of my head that was like, do you have it all figured out though?
Right, suspicious.
Like maybe are you trying to maybe just.
Are you pushing something?
Run from the inevitable truth that this is the only way it works.
Yeah. Like, maybe this person isn't for you, actually.
But I could be wrong about that.
Yeah.
It seems, I mean, again, for me personally, it seems like a lot of trouble.
Yeah. I think I look at it as, I don't think I can look at it from the perspective of what I would do, because I clearly wouldn't. I don't want to do that. So I think I try to be as objective as possible and take myself out of it and say, okay, if I have a partner that I love and want to stay with, and I don't want to lose them, however, I feel like there is more I want to experience with other people that maybe I don't receive from this partner. For instance, I really enjoy scuba diving, and my partner is terrified of the water. And I connect with somebody who also enjoys scuba diving, and maybe we casually date, and it turns into, like, a sexual relationship or something like that. So maybe there is a need being fulfilled by that person. That isn't everything. I think you have your partner who kind of is encompassing all of the main things you need, and then you have these other people that maybe provide other things.
Yeah.
But I think maybe what it comes down to is people just want to be able to live their lives as they choose. And they kind of feel like, well, I don't like the idea of being tied down to one person the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I, for one, am anxious about even trying to deal with all of those multiple relationships.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, we're never going scuba diving ever.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's it.
All right. This was actually, I was trying to weasel it in there so I could check in about that. But now I know. Cool.
I didn't know you wanted to scuba, babe.
I'm always trying to scuba.
Do you want to scuba?
I am I'm Ubering to scuba and
Are you
scuba dooba
Ubering for
dooba.
scubaring?
Yep. Ooh, yeah, fun. No, scuba diving actually makes me nervous because I don't
Yeah.
like the water. Like I don't like the depths
Yeah, me neither.
because it creeps me out.
Yeah, same.
If I'm in there and I'm going and if I see fish, I feel weird.
Oh yeah, because you
Give
don't
me
know.
clear water. I don't
You don't know
know.
those fish.
I don't know those fish. Those fish could be anyone.
I don't much care for being in any water where I know there are living creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it.
I get it.
I'm scared to go in a lake
Yeah.
where there's snakes probably.
Oh, yeah.
There were turtles.
There were turtles. Yes. And I will say, when I went kayaking, because Adam and I recently went kayaking.
Yeah, it was my first time.
It was your first time. He looked so ridiculous.
I did great.
You did so good. And it poured rain. It was pouring down rain when we were kayaking, which was fun.
Beautiful.
All these other fucking, weirdos, not weirdos, maybe that's not the right word. All these lamos.
All these chicken shits.
They were underneath trees trying to wait for the rain to stop, and we were powering through.
Yeah, because we're cool.
We're really cool.
We're like the Top Gun of kayakers.
That's right. We're both Maverick.
Yep. Yeah.
We're both Maverick.
Okay. Sure.
Great.
As long as none of us is Goose.
I was about to say.
As long as neither of us is Goose. That's all that matters.
Okay, great. We're on the same page with that one.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I was like laying down in one of the kayaks.
Yeah.
Because my back hurt.
Yeah, your back hurt.
Back.
I felt really well. Usually there's
fucked.
like a little back kind of chair when you sit down, and I had one. Our friend had one, and Adam was just like, this was like, I thought it was how you were sitting. I thought you were being a big dumb idiot, and you were sitting on it. But as you kind of scooted around, it looked like it wasn't very supportive, and you were kind of I don't know.
It wasn't supportive.
You didn't really have a whole lot.
Well, here's what I think it is.
What do you think?
The kayak was a rental, and I think they just maybe rented it out to one too many obese dudes.
Yeah, too many chunky boys.
Who just fucking fucked out the back of it.
Yeah.
And so it was just like there was a back, but it was just so smushed. Like I kept having to like pull it back up. Like
okay,
because it was like
it was kept falling down.
Me,
yeah.
And so I would just alternate between sitting upright and just laying on my back.
Yeah.
And then like stiffing my neck up so I could see where I was going and just kayaking while laying
so ridiculous.
Down. And we kayaked past a older couple and I looked at the guy and I was just like, easy living, baby. And he said, that's the only way to do it. Yeah.
Why else be alive?
He's like, look at this young man here laying down this
He's
kayak.
crazy. You might as well be taking a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
So it was a good time.
Yeah.
We had a great little birthday extravaganza.
It was great.
Yeah, it was a good time.
And now we're both in the double digis. Well, we were in the double digis, but I mean repeating digis.
We are almost out of our early 30s.
That's right.
We still have 2 more years to go before we are in our mid 30s.
Yeah, we disagree on that.
33, this is the start of 33, and then we'll have 34, and then we'll be at mid 30s.
So
35.
Adam and I had this discussion earlier. I think that we go it's in thirds. So 30 to 33 is early 30s. 34 to 36 is mid 30s. 37 to 39 is late 30s. Yeah. And Adam is a firm believer in the the midway point is 35. So your early 30s, 35 and below in the 30s. And then, above is late 30s.
Yeah.
And I disagree. And
I'm correct.
No, well, it's a different way of seeing it.
Correct. So.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I know you need this. I know you need it bad, and I'll give it to you because you don't have a whole lot going on.
That's true. Except for this beautiful head of hair.
Oh man, that is a nice head of hair.
That's all I got.
That's why I'm with you.
Thanks, baby.
Those luscious locks.
Well, I think we did it.
Did we do it?
I think it's time.
The baby's finally calmed down.
Chill the fuck out.
Oh my god.
Oh, don't you
she's
wave
giving
those
the
paws at
eyes.
us.
She's giving the paws.
Oh,
Oh,
don't you do that.
again. Listener, I wish you could see this baby right now.
Oh, she mad.
She pissed.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
All right, bye.
Bye.